Good morning, this is Pete Calarco, Assistant Director, acting as the Zoning Administrator. This is the Butte County Zoning Administrator agenda, and the date is April 17, 2013, 10 a.m. We have a Zoning Administrator function that has authority under Butte County Code to act on certain kinds of projects. That's under the Zoning Code, Subdivision Code, and Grading Ordinance, and other portions of Butte County Code. We have an agenda today. First item on this agenda is the Wayne Stout Timber Ridge State applicant for the DET 13-002. This is a legal lot determination, certificate of compliance process. We have Mark Michelena presenting today, and other observers from Development Services and County Council. I checked the lobby. There was no one present at this for this meeting. Mark, do you have any additional items for consideration of this item today?
Accidentally was not included in the original packet was the creation deed itself and a copy of the site plan. So I handed those out at the meeting this morning to both the zoning administrator and county council.
Okay. Mark, and these materials have been reviewed by planning staff and land development and public works staff?
And environmental health also, okay. And CAL FIRE.
So these were part of the review leading up to staff recommendation of approval?
That's correct.
Did you confirm with the applicant or applicant representative that they have read and understand and agree with the conditions?
Yes, they actually asked if they could do the road inspection ahead of time, but Public Works was uncomfortable until there was an approval of the legal lot determination. So, yes, they've reviewed it and understand the two conditions that have to be met. And then the third one is a environmental health, approved wastewater and septic prior to development.
Okay. This time I would open up the public hearing. Since we have no one from the public, we did not have any additional testimony. So we'll close the public hearing. With that information, we have in the staff report, including findings for the zoning administrator on this decision. As zoning administrator, act to approve DET 13-0002 and recognize the CEQA exemption that was presented in the materials. That includes the action on this item. There's a 15-day appeal period, and there is a process for the applicant to waive that 15-day appeal period. With that, that concludes this agenda item, DET 13-002. I'll pause the recording and do some administrative items regarding the approval of this, and then we'll continue with the next item. With that, I will pause. Okay.
This is nice to do both at the same time.
You know,
I was thinking about
we
that.
can.
You know, on this one, since it's the same owner, same applicant, just two adjacent parcels.
Yep.
So is this deed for one of them?
No, it's for both. Parcel 2 and that's parcel 1.
And this is the notice.
A violation, correct? I think the notice of violation, there's two different notice of violations. Because there's two different numbers. I wonder if I gave you.
So Pete, can you explain what you're about to do? We're opening up TrakIT live, and we'll be creating a ZDN, which is zoning decision number, that reflects the decision we've made today. This is the ZDN process creates a log of all of the decisions of the zoning administrator at an agendized item. The case also, the project type also allows us to post at the moment the decision made on our website and accessible through TrakIT, and that can be accessible to the Board of Supervisors, Planning Commission, or the public. So that they are aware of the decision made. It allows them also to link to the project created. Thanks. is the case number, the project number, DET 130002. We will change the status to approved. On the approval date today, so that changes the status of this. The project planner will have additional items to do in the TrakIT case. But from here, what we're going to do is create a sub-project to this project. And as I mentioned earlier, its purpose is to create a log of all of the decisions of the zoning administrator at an agendized hearing. ZA approved is the subtype. Prefix ZDM are ready to create this project. Okay, ZDN 1301. For purposes of the ZDN, we place the name of the zoning administrator under the planner. That's trying to reflect the action of this decision. ZA approved, his status is approved. And we fill in the applied date. In this case, it is the date of the hearing. The approved date, also the date of the hearing. Again, this is creating a log of the action that was taken today. We have the lot determination, and we include in the description that the zoning April 17.
Just close that window. Scroll over, close it.
There we go. Good.
Okay,
That's it.
so that wraps up the process for one approval and posting project, right?
Right. And then that's now available on the department website under the search project ZDN, and it'll show that approval.
Okay, thank you.